Welcome back to the Morning Blend. This is Gail Hartlich from Hartford. She's one of our viewers. Isn't she so cute?
So cute.
I love her so much, and her husband Wayne submitted this photo for our picture of the day, along with photos of a very special project that they do together now in retirement. Gail and Wayne make fidget mats for people with Alzheimer's or dementia. These mats comfort and entertain people with memory issues, and I love their story so much and their project that I begged them to join us live in studio and bring some of the mats that they make. They brought so many of them. They also have a cool love story because they've been married for 43 years. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
It's our
I was
pleasure.
communicating with Wayne. I hope he asked your permission and all that worked
No,
out.
I just follow along.
That's what 43 years of marriage will do for you.
No,
I just
actually,
go
he follows
along.
me.
Yeah, does he?
That's
When,
cute.
when you aired the original picture, that was
Yeah.
the first time she knew about it.
I didn't know about that.
She was,
that was a surprise?
yeah, she was sitting in the house
was laughing so hard.
like crazy. So.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's good.
That's
and now
so
you're on the
sweet.
show to show your projects, which are gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about how you do it, because you guys both have different styles.
We do. Gail takes her fabric and starts laying out with what we call doodads and gizmos until she's happy with it, and then she sews them all down. Well, I start with a blank piece of fabric and just keep adding on.
How did you get the idea initially for fidget mats? Because I'd never heard of them. It's for the comfort as well as the entertainment of people with dementia. Alzheimer's is one form of dementia.
Right, and autism.
And autism.
Right.
Okay, so they're very tactile. I noticed that. But how did you get the idea for fidget mats?
For the lady that contacted us, she said, "Can you make these?" And I said, "Let me check with my husband," you know. And so I said, "Bring one over so we can see it." And then we checked out on the internet how they're done, whatever, and we said, "Sure." And so we're up to about 115 since last April.
Wow.
You've made. And you guys were saying that these can be pretty pricey if you were to buy them,
Yes.
right? On Etsy, you said?
Yeah, we did a lot of research, and we saw them on Etsy going anywhere up to $65. And our thought, quite frankly, from the beginning was these are going to people for comfort and for entertainment, basically. And they have Alzheimer's or dementia or autism, and we're not going to make any money. So we search for everything we can. We beg, we plead, we buy.
Yeah.
You go to
parts,
garage sales.
Garage sales,
yes.
more
Right?
than I've ever wanted to go to in my life. And when we're done, we donate them.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
talk
that's
about
awesome.
what makes a good doodad or a piece for a fidget mat, because you'll notice this one, for example, has a pocket in it, okay, and this is attached to it, and you can put this in and shut the pocket. There's also a bottle opener on here that's attached with, here we go, here's the pocket.
Are there things
right
you
here.
guys look for?
Yes.
Well, yeah, basically we look for buttons and like you said, something that can be sewn down safely.
Yes.
Not
Oh, that's
sharp.
true.
You know, can't be sharp. We make them so they can't be taken off because people with Alzheimer's will have a tendency to eat those things, and we look for little novelties, particularly different textures and feels.
Well, I noticed this is like carpet, this part right here. Some of the things that you have on here are very fuzzy, or, you know, they have a different texture to it when you feel them.
That's from a little mat they put in their locker.
Okay.
I found that at a garage
Oh,
sale.
that's
Very
great.
cute.
Now, Gail, when you're putting yours together, because one thing I noticed too, it's not just that they're for the entertainment, is that they're really pretty.
Thank you.
I mean, you've done a... Yeah, I mean, when you
thanks.
come up with a theme, are you thinking about a particular person when you're putting this?
No. No, all the caregivers pick their own for their patient.
Okay.
So we can just send them over, and the young woman that picks them up, she goes, I just show them every so often, and they pick theirs for their patient, for in-home care.
So they know their people.
Yes.
But while you're creating it, I mean, you're thinking, let's make this all one, you know, one idea. Because it's not just a random doodads just all hooked together.
Correct. We try to put some type of artistic quality to them, if you want to call it that.
Right.
We like to match colors and textures, and go for like if we put zippers on. Maybe on that one, we
this one
won't
has a
have
zipper.
anything that can be put on a lanyard, for example. If we don't have a zipper, maybe we'll have things that they can move around.
Do either one of you have a personal connection to dementia?
Yes, my mother has dementia.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you made a fidget mat for her?
Yes, but she's also blind, so she doesn't really know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you give them? How do you connect what you're doing, your project, and making these mats with someone who needs them or would love one of them?
Our main outlet, we have Becky Ainsworth as a volunteer coordinator for a local hospice agency.
Okay.
And she comes over roughly once a month. We give her a call, and she comes over and picks them up, and she shows them to her caregivers, and then they pick them out, and she takes care of 6 counties in the area.
Oh, wow.
So there's roughly 200 in-home patients right now, and so we've covered half of them.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we ran out of time, but in 5 seconds, what's the secret to a long marriage?
We do everything together.
Too much.
That's so
That's
cute.
good.
I love that. The fact that you can do that in 5 seconds or less, too.
He cooks again, so.
Oh, that helps.
That helps a lot. Yeah, Wayne, we like you now.
Yeah, thanks you guys for the work
you.
that you do. It's so wonderful. Thanks for joining us on the show and sending in the pictures. We appreciate it so much.
It's totally our pleasure. We appreciate the.
It's great.
And we have our family and friends watching.
Oh, good. Say
good.
hi, family and friends.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Say hi.
Thanks, you guys, so
Thank
much.
you.
We appreciate it.